Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk to you all about the changes in Fortnite Battle Royale's new Season 7 update. I'm just going to go straight through the changes and then I'll talk about my opinion on these things afterwards, so if you just want to hear the changes you can hear that, and then I'll talk about what I think about it afterwards. And the gameplay in this video is just random gameplay that I had from before. The first thing in this update is the X4 Stormwing plane. This has 5 total seats. It seats 4 passengers and a pilot. It has a mounted machine gun, which can't overheat. Players will go into skydiving state when exiting the plane and use the roll button for sharp turns. Pressing both will fly upside down. Double tapping roll buttons will do a barrel roll. It can boost and air brake for extra mobility. So this is a new vehicle that's added to the game, and it does have a turret on it, and it can seat a full squad. Balloons have been reworked so that they are, if equipped, it is possible to use weapons and items with the balloons, and players can attach 3 balloons to their back and lift off the ground when the 3rd balloon is attached. Pressing jump while in air to release the balloons one at a time, and reduce the stack size from 20 to 10. One thing that interestingly wasn't stated in the notes is that you can redeploy when using the balloons. I don't know if you can or can't, but I think that would make the balloons much better. I'm not sure. Updated the scope crosshair for the scoped AR and the thermal AR. Not a big deal to me. The vaulted items in this patch, there's actually a lot of them. We have the Shadow Stones, Porta-Fort, Chiller, Clinger, Double Barrel, and the Shockwave Grenade. Interestingly enough, the Porta-Fortress was not in the vaulted items, just the Porta-Fort. There is 3 new point of interests in this patch and a new biome. The biome is the iceberg. The locations are Frosty Flights, Polar Peak, and Happy Hamlet. And there are other unnamed point of interests across the map. Icy surfaces can be found in the snowy areas, and players will slide on the frozen surfaces, similar to how they would when there's a chiller. Zip lines can be found around the iceberg, which is the biome. And you land on and zip from one side to the other, as you would imagine. You can aim and fire and use items while traveling on a zip line. And there is increased chance that the final circle is ending on the outer edges of the map. That's actually a really interesting change. I'm really excited to see how that actually plays out. Some various bug fixes throughout this update. The biggest one, in my opinion, is the fact that cars will no longer make constant noise. Sometimes when people use a quad crasher, it would just get stuck making the noise forever, which would be confusing in fights, but now that is no longer a thing. It's actually really, really cool. There's a new Explorer pop-up cup, material cap set to 700, 500, and 300 for the varying material, 700 wood, 500 stone, 300 metal. Players receive 100 wood, 50 stone, and then 50 metal on eliminations. Resource rate increased by 40, 50 health on elimination. So they added this mode. This is just for that mode. That isn't the overall game. It's just that mode. So that's interesting. So yeah, those are the changes with this update. There's 3 new points of interest. I'm really excited to play those out. As far as the plane goes, I'm not interested in that whatsoever. Oh shoot, I forgot to mention the wraps. Sorry guys. There's skins in the game now, essentially, which you just can put on the weapons and vehicles. Pretty basic and straightforward, those wraps. But like I was saying, the plane, I'm not someone who really likes vehicles in general, like in most games I play, but now there's a plane in this game. That's interesting. I mostly play solos, so I don't think it'll matter much to me, but we'll have to see. As far as the vaulted items go, I'm happy with all of these things being vaulted. Shadow Stones annoyed me a lot. Porta-Fort, really annoying. I'm kind of upset they didn't vault the Porta-Fortress as well. Chiller, I don't think anybody really used it that much. Clinger, pretty good. There was just a lot of clutter in that category as far as like throwing explosives and just explosives in general. Double barrel shotgun, very happy to see that go. And then the shockwave grenade, I'm also very happy to see that go. So those are my thoughts on this update. I'm going to let the gameplay play out, and you can watch it if you want to. It's actually a pretty close game where I could not find heals, but I ended up winning this game anyways just because I hit some snipes. If you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful in any way, please do remember to give it a like rating. And I'm most likely live right now as you watch this video. So if you go to my channel, I'm probably live streaming this game and giving you my live reaction to these changes. Thanks for watching, and like I said, if you do want to see me live, go and check that out. If you would like to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. Fortunately for us, Lucky Landing is often a spot that isn't looted, so we can maybe find like some sort of heals here. I don't really know where the loot is here though. Don't want to argue that this thing is balanced. Wow, dude, you're so dumb. What was that game? Let's get some GGs in the chat. And if you guys have not already, please do remember to drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I live stream Fortnite Battle Royale every single day. No idea how we didn't die at Fatal.